Niño is here. Although it's a mild one, the question in the minds of our people, how do we adapt to ensure there will be sufficient supply of water for the consumption of our people? Water for agriculture and water to power our hydropower plants. In short, what are the contingency measures in place? And joining us tonight on NewsLife is Dr. Sevilla David Jr. of the National Water Resources Board. Good evening, sir. Welcome to NewsLife.
Good morning, Robert, and to our people in public.
Sir, to start us off, now, what is the mandate of the National Water Resources Board?
The National Water Resources Board is the government agency responsible for the administration and management of the country's water resources. So, likewise, we also grant water rights or permits for beneficial use of the water.
Now, El Niño is here. Now, what protocols now are in place to ensure that the water resources of the country is sufficient?
In terms of protocols, this is being applied particularly for the Angat Dam, no? Because the Angat Dam, it supplies the 97% of the water requirement of Metro Manila. Likewise, from the same dam, it also supports the irrigation requirement of around 27,000 hectares of farmlands in Bulacan and Pampanga. So, with this, we have a set up an operation rules or protocol in terms of allocation of the water resources or releases for this different use.
Now, how do you allocate these resources depending, you said irrigation for the hydro plants and also for the use of the people in Metro Manila?
We are regularly having this sort of a technical working group composed of the National Power Corporation, the National Irrigation Administration, and the Metropolitan Water Works and Sewerage System or NWSS, and supported by the concessionaires for Metro Manila. And likewise, Pag-asa is there to give us some climate projections because these are very important in our projections of water allocations. So regularly, this technical working group is meeting and discussing the possible effect of the climate with respect to the projections in terms of rainfall and water supply for these various uses.
How is the level in Angat Dam now? Is it enough to supply us during the summer months?
Yes, currently, this morning it's around 200.95 meters. And with this level, we think it is a normal level, and it can. The supply for water is sufficient until the next couple of months, including we can supply the actual requirement for irrigation and water supply for Metro Manila.
Now, what is the critical level?
Normally, the critical level we are looking at around 180. It's a minimum operating level. We are considering not that critical, but below this level, we are now trying to limit the allocation, particularly for irrigation.
Is this just for Metro Manila, or do you also handle the allocation in the provinces?
Right now, the NWRB is controlling the allocation for Angat Dam, considering that it has several uses for water supply, irrigation, and power, as well as flood control for Bulacan and Pampanga provinces.
Now, if the El Niño phenomenon exceeds, is prolonged, what other measures are there in place? Do you also have the cloud seeding measures?
Yeah, that's part of the contingency plans that this multi-agency group is considering, because right now in partnership with our concessionaires and of course the National Power Corporation and NIA, we are now preparing some contingency plan, and of course cloud seeding operations is part of the strategies.
So now, are there any campaigns, conservation campaigns that is being done by your department in terms of trying to create awareness to our people on how to conserve water, how to use it properly, and during these times?
Yes, like with the NWRB in partnership with our water concessionaires and NWSS has been continuously advocating the wise use of our water resources and likewise the practice of water conservation. So we have been continuously advocating that, because even there is enough water, we still have to practice some conservation in order to reduce the pressure or optimize the use of our dams.
And finally, sir, your appeal and advice to our people?
Of course, to to the public, no, we are appealing that we have to really practice water conservation. Although right now we want to assure the public that we have sufficient supply of for water the next couple of months, particularly during the summer season. And nevertheless, no, we still have to practice water conservation in case there will be a prolonged dry spell. In that case, there will be a minimal effect on the water supply.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us here tonight on NewsLife. That was Dr. Sevilla David Jr., the head of the National Water Resources Board. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.